What's cracklin', everybody? Welcome back once again to the definitive cereal tier list. For each episode, we take a cereal, put it on the tier list, so you know how good it is. I'm your host, Tucker, and this episode we're doing Malt O Meal's take on Golden Crisp, which is Golden Puffs. Now, of course, Golden Crisp we did long ago, but that was a C. So, like most Malt O Meals, it seems like the category where it's going to end up is probably a C, which at this point it almost feels wrong to not give Malt O Meals a C at the end, minus the two that did get Ds because they were much weaker. But hopefully this doesn't come to that and just maintains that Malt O Meal C we've all come to know and not love, but accept. So let's just bust this big thing open. Okay, that's kind of how I remember Golden Crisp. I feel like the grain sense of it's stronger here. So, what is that? It's a big bowl. Is that wheat? Yeah. Caramel color, but not caramel. Huh. Interesting choice. It's not bad, right? That's a lot. Okay. So, looks kind of like how I remember it. It looks like a bit more flaky, almost, like the outer layer. So we'll see if that really does anything. Okay. Not as much flavor. That's what I remember Golden Crisp being. But totally passable. Okay, so I kind of zoned out while I was eating this, so decently far into this bowl now. But I think the Puffs name is pretty accurate because it pretty much just feels like a little wheat puff, like a dash of that sort of honey flavor. Not a big dash though. So it's totally just sort of a mindless eat, which is what I've been doing. But yeah, I don't think it. I feel like I liked Golden Crisp more. I feel like that had sort of a bit more going for it. But yeah, I obviously don't hate this because I'm just like chewing away at it, but not amazing. All right, let's check in on this milk. I'm not expecting a ton because, like I said, main attribute of this cereal seems to be they're just puffs of wheat. So let's see what happens. Oh, that actually, I think it's picking up a bit more of the honey taste than the pieces are. That's an interesting change of events. Yeah, this is like the Honey Nut Scooters or Honey Nut Cheerios. Sort of like the same type of milk that you're getting there. Maybe a little weaker, obviously, because I don't think the taste of that's as present in the base cereal, but I actually like the honey taste of the milk more than the honey taste of the cereal. So for the at least third time in a row there, Malt O Meal doing pretty good with the malt flavoring. But I guess I do give Golden Puffs crunch because the noun they used, puffs, seems the most accurate. That's been for all their other cereals. So that's its, in my mind, biggest win. I did just remember though that Golden Crisp on its own is kind of like a decent almost snack sort of food. I feel like I should try these, see how they compare. Yeah, no, it's good. I think they're just too puffy, I think is my issue. Yeah, so overall, just not really anything that from my deep memories compares to Golden Crisp very well. Even like the Golden Crisp was a little crunchier. This one, as I've been saying throughout, puff is very accurate there, where it feels like it's just kind of wheat with air filled up and then quick sprinkle of honey and like salt or whatever. So it doesn't really add up there at all. And unlike something like Cocoa Puffs, where that's a puff, but it managed to maintain just a better structure and taste profile through the whole thing. It does not really do it for me. So kind of a letdown here. I really thought this was a definite C, but Golden Puffs is gonna get a D. It just, unlike a lot of the other Malt O Meals, that C comparison was the original, and it was like, okay, I can see this like more or less being in that same tier. This one I think is a weak enough knockoff that it does not deserve to be in the same tier as the original. So ending up down in the D with cinnamon toasters and cocoa roux. So what is this? This is the 9th Malt O Meal. We got 3 Ds, 6 Cs. Still pretty consistent, but we're definitely finding out which ones are the weaker of the brand. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe. In the comments below, post your general thoughts. Let me know if you've tried these Golden Puffs and how you would rank them against Golden Crisp, if you would have such a negative view on them as I do. If you also know why this one is the same price as the Dino Bites were, and those were 19 ounces, and this is 23.5 ounces. So if you happen to know why this thing's so big, those are so little, let me know. There's also been like 21 ounces, and I'm pretty sure there's like an 18 at some point. It seems all over the board. I'm not really sure what the metric is for how big a bag you get for each cereal. If for some reason you happen to know that, like that's just knowledge you have, feel free to share it. That would be great. But yeah, besides that, not a ton to really talk about with these Golden Puffs. So. But until next time, stay delicious.